Okay. This video gonna be a little different. I'm not the best with technology. I tried to tag the two young ladies, but I was able to make a post on my community post about the two videos they made. You know, the first one. You know, I'm Team Cosmic Royal Family over here. I'm Team Mystic Beauty, baby. Ben. You know, that's how I got my name. So I'm gonna watch anything, even if it don't got nothing to do with me. I'm a support. You know, I'm a support. I don't like this light though. Let me change this real fast. That's too bright. Let me just go back to white. Oh, I see it white, Lord. What's going on? Where's my white at? Is this white? This is not white. Okay, there we go. I see, because I ain't like that. It did not look good on me. Uh, yeah, I have to go back to the white. Tone it down a little bit. Okay. But yeah, so I'm Team Missy Beauty over here. Been since, I started my journey almost maybe like 6 months into my journey. I've been doing this almost, I want to say I started this end of 2019. I started looking on YouTube in 2020, and that's when I found, Mystic. Um, but the young lady she shared, I believe her name is Spiritually Laced. I'm gonna try to tag both of them. I'm gonna try to tag both of them in this video when it's over. But both of them was talking about chosen ones, and how they gonna be spiritually cloaked and stuff like that. And I find it so funny that I woke up last night. I was gonna do the live last night, but my tooth started hurting. But some said just go back on YouTube, go look at the lady page. I go back and look, and the little what do you call those things? The little thumbnail, it had this young man disguised as an old man on the thing, and it said that that person was gonna be in spiritual witness protection. And I find that so crazy because I'm about to start talking about my dream. So in my dream, I was an old man. Like I was in a wheelchair and everything, you know? So yeah, and it was like if you ever watched that movie, Time with Justin Timberlake, it was like that. Like, um, I had to go through these checkpoints. I had to go through certain checkpoints to get where I was going, and it was somebody pushing me. I think they was, in the dream, they was like masculine energy, like they was man too, but they was pushing me, and like when I got to this one checkpoint, it was like they was real strict, like they start tripping. Like if you watch Time, you gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've never watched it, go on. I think it's on Amazon Prime, but it got Justin Timberlake and uh, a couple of the other actors. What's that boy name? I think his name's Cillian or Chillian Murphy or something like him. Murray. Yes, that's him. The one that played on what they call it, what is that? It's like a horror. It's on Netflix. I can't think of it. But he played the Scarecrow on Batman. That guy. He's on this movie. And Doug from Mad Men. He on there too. He plays somebody daddy. But in this movie, there's like these really, really abundant people, and then there's this really, really, poor class, working class people that like they don't get no break, they don't get to do nothing, and it's no longer money is no longer a currency in this movie. It's time. So you have like this little thing on your wrist, and you scan it. You know what I'm saying? To get on a bus, you scan it if you need to go back and forth somewhere, like to a different jurisdiction or whatever, to a different town. You will scan, your wrist. It'll have a little time on there, and most of the people they had maybe like an hour, a time. And then they could live to be a long time, but if you can't afford it, you're not gonna live long. So that's kind of how my dream was. But we wasn't getting scanned or nothing, but it was like that with the jurisdictions, the little checkpoints. Like you had to meet certain qualifications and things like that to get to these other checkpoints. And I remember being an elderly, YT man in a wheelchair, and somebody was pushing me. Um, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm so nervous telling y'all this story because I should be sharing my thing, but it made me so nervous to do it. But yeah, it's like somebody was pushing me to the checkpoint. So I made it to like 2, 3 checkpoints, and then when I got to this last checkpoint, it was really, really strict. Like they was giving people a hard time, and a person that was pushing me saw that they was giving people a hard time. So he said, "Okay, well, we're not gonna go through this one. We're gonna turn around." Yes, time being money. Exactly, exactly. Uh, I'm doing good. But yeah, so like he turned me around from that checkpoint. I didn't go all the way back to the beginning, but he turned me around. And when he turned me around, he was kind of giving me like this little pep talk, like, it's okay, we're gonna get you out of here, you're gonna make it across. I guess this other little, maybe this was like the last checkpoint or one of the main checkpoints. But this person was like telling me everything was gonna be okay and that I'm gonna get out of that some kind of way. Like I'm gonna get to the next point, basically. And then, like I'm telling you, when I woke up, I had already watched Mystic Beauty Cosmic Royal Family. If you have not followed her, go follow her at Cosmic Royal Family. I tagged both the ladies' pages on my community post. So both of them talked about in their videos people being spiritually cloaked, like having a disguise or something, so that your light is dimmed and you're unrecognizable. And I feel like I was one of those people that it was dimmed on me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was dimmed on me, like being cloaked in failure, like Mystic said, and the lady said it as well. Miss Spiritually Laced, she said it as well. She said that's she described it to me. And so I was listening because I listened to Mystic first because I didn't know who the spiritually laced lady was until I seen it on Mystic community post. And some said, let me go look at this video too. But in Mystic video, she was saying that she had went through one of these little checkpoints. And it was somewhere that she wasn't used to being. Her car was different. Like, go watch that video. She was just saying all of these things. And I don't think that she was coming for me, but I think that her assignment was to go look for people like me and to take them out of that place spiritually, to spiritually take them out of this place we were in. Um, Yeah, because I remember her talking in the video, and she was like, I normally have a nice car. This time my car wasn't so nice. And she went to this place and everything was just low vibrational. The people were, mocking her or whatever in the video. And like her spirit guide was like, what are you doing? You distracted. Like you're not supposed to be getting upset, but like you supposed to be incognito. What you doing? And she was like, oh dang, I'm sorry, whoop, whoop, whoop. And she got back to her mission or whatever. But I think her mission was to go scope the scene and see. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a Harriet Tubman kind of thing I see, like the Underground Railroad, like you going to get your people and you taking them back. So my download was like theirs, but I feel like from a different perspective. So it's gonna be some people they more seasoned. They I won't say they high ranking. It just they done been through a lot of they tests. You know what I'm saying? They done been through a lot of they tests. They done mastered the ability to change their reality and shift into this new world. And then it's some of us like myself where maybe we just ain't quite transition, but we about to, and this why they cloaking us all. You know what I'm saying? They cloaking us all because it's people like, Mystic, and possibly that lady, spiritually like they gonna come in and just like the lady on I just talked about spiritual life, she said in her video that people will be given resources. Cause I feel like wherever this place is that I was at, I've been there a long time. Literally 2 days before I had this download, um, literally 2 days before I had this download, my homeboy came and he talked to me. He said, I had a dream that you was teaching me and some other people, and that um, you was teaching us about ancestor veneration and why it's important, and how we got off that path, and what we could do. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you were showing us things. Some people was doing things wrong, but you had patience. And I was like, they sound like me because I do that every day. And then I get here, I feel like I had been spending some time in this place teaching people, um, about what it is that I do, what it is that I've learned. And I feel like my assignment is up there and it's gonna be somebody. I don't think mine was Mystic, but I'm not gonna lie, Mystic, you done showed up in a couple of you done showed up in a couple of my dreams, like teaching me, how to fight, teaching me things, you know what I'm saying? Teaching me things. And there they go, they here, but you've already taught me things. But I don't think this was you that was coming to get me, but it was someone like you. So what I'm saying is it's gonna be people that they've already experienced what I'm going through or what others are going through, where we in this certain jurisdiction. Y'all have already made it away from there, but everybody's getting cloaked so that y'all can come back and either give us the resources, the tools and things that we need to go to this other place, or y'all are there to actually assist us, aid us, be like a liaison, to this new place. Now, there is two more downloads that I got from what I'm saying. The first one is, and you're gonna know if you one of these people that are like you finna be carried away to somewhere else, because my tooth started hurting. My tooth, this particular tooth, been hurting me in like 6 months to a year. So, like, you're gonna get the signs. The signs are certain things, certain problems in your life are gonna be. You're gonna have to revisit that. Just like the lady spiritually like said, like you're gonna have to revisit that. Some of us is gonna feel like we've lost everything. I already went through that. My mom. Okay. Yeah, my mom passed away at the beginning. I like that's how I feel like I've already lost everything. So when the spiritual life lady was saying, I was like, well, I'm kind of already going through that. That's what it felt like to me when I lost my mom. Like I lost everything. Um, it's gonna feel like that, but it's just because we're getting ready to go through this transition. And so my homework assignment to y'all is to uh clear your space. Throw away any old items that you've been holding on to for a really long time that you don't use, like they're not useful. Throw those items away. The next thing the spirit told me that, the ones that's getting transition, what we're supposed to do is we gotta, during this eclipse time, like we got today and we got a little bit tomorrow. We need to, number one, spiritually cleanse. So I don't care if you ain't got no tools, but you got some white vinegar in there, you got some sea salt in there, you got one or two of these items. If it's sea salt, baby, get your ass, to the tub, season that water like it's some chicken, and pray. Pray over it. Pray, that you can banish or release your self limiting beliefs, because this is part of why we are, some of us are being in this little jurisdiction and we not in the other yet. Is we have to still deprogram. We still kind of have to unpack things that are learned in our brain. And the other is, again, out with the old and in with the new. In order for us to get ready to receive the blessings and manifestations that we've been trying to manifest, we got to let go of a lot of things that we've been holding on to. So yeah, like I'm gonna just get a bag, big trash bag. I'm throwing away clothes, anything that I don't use on a daily basis, because I need to make space and room for new things. So you can do this actually in your home, and you can do this up here. How you can do this up here is it's people that no longer serve IS right now. You know, you're gonna have to, you know, people that's not of your highest good, they're not on your same frequency, you're gonna have to let them go. You're gonna have to let them go too. Yeah, you're gonna have to let them go. Just like the spiritually lazy lady said, some of y'all, your jobs and things, they make you unhappy. They don't serve your highest good. You're just doing it because you gotta pay bills. Some of this gonna have to go. Uh, some of that is gonna have to go. And I don't feel like one day you just gonna wake up and quit your job. I just feel like God is going to. I feel like God is going to. Oh God, this is hard because they out. The low vibrating spirits is out. Some of us are going to go through a transition period. You may, again, the resources is going to be placed in front of us. You may be going for coffee or going for a walk or at a grocery store. Somebody may give you a business card for employment. When you're seeing these new opportunities, then maybe you may take the leap of faith. For some of us, yes, we may lose employment. I feel like for some of us, this like we just completely being stripped away of things like that, and maybe we meant to be content creators or messengers and things like that. But I feel like, um, yeah, they out, and I see what they was talking about in the other videos because they out. Um, some of us is going to like regarding our jobs and stuff, you're gonna be kind of get the opportunities and things like that. It's just gonna show up, and for some of us that we may have lost our jobs, like all of a sudden, it's because we meant to be business owners. We're meant to be business owners, and we don't need no distractions. As of right now, the last download that I got after I woke up was um you need to be working on your skill sets, whatever skills, whatever you're good at, whatever God the creator blessed you with. You need to be sharpening and honing that skill. You need to be preparing yourself for this shift that's about to take place. You can do this, in silence, in the privacy of your home, or you might have to go to the library, but like you can do it in silent. Don't tell nobody that you're working on this skill. Just you're gonna know when the time is right. Just pop out with it. I feel like the divine is gonna give us a sign to when we've hit the shift. You know, like you may see an angel number, you may see a specific Bible verse or something somebody used to tell you all the time, and that's gonna be your aha moment. That's gonna be when your light bulb turn on, and you're gonna be at the shift. You're gonna be at that little checkpoint I keep talking about. You're gonna be done just crossed it. You're gonna be just crossing it. And when you do, it's like your life will never be the same. It's gonna be done change for the better. uh that was the download that spirit gave me, my spirit guides and stuff gave me, and I'm passing it along to you. I did want to mention mystic and spiritually laced because it just kept showing up so much that I had to let thank them, number one, and let them know, from a different perspective, I think this is what's going on. And I feel like some of those type of people are just kind of coming in, and they're taking the chosen ones out of their realm or whatever that is. Like they just gonna be aiding and assisting in the spirit, just slowly kind of going and getting people, kind of like an underground railroad kind of thing. um, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I'm gonna figure out how to tag them in this video, and I thank y'all, the ones that was able to stick around and receive the message. Again, don't forget the homework. Cleanse your temple, your body tonight, and throw away some things that you don't use on a daily basis so you can make room for something new. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. And till next time, I love you, love you, love you. Mwah.